Hello social media friends, I'm Jitsi Vasquez with DRB Media Communications Digital News, and Dani Barrera has the story.
On Tuesday, August 13th, the Ector County ISD School Board held a special meeting to officially accept the retirement of Dr. Scott Muri, Superintendent of Schools at Ector County ISD, during an executive session.
When we hired him, he said he would stay for 5 years, that he would give us 5 years. And I was hoping he would give us more, but I understand that 5 years is a good time for a superintendent to make the next move of whatever he's going to do in his career, whether it would be a superintendent elsewhere, but in his case, he's going to go and train other superintendents. And I think that's a great job for him because he's been a very good superintendent for ECISD. He's been good to our community, and I think that he can take his wealth of knowledge and help train great new superintendents.
Delma Avalos, ECISD School Board member, hopes to find a new superintendent that will be an advocate for school district students, as well as connecting with the local community like Dr. Muri did in the 5 years as superintendent of schools.
I want somebody that comes in, sees our community, and sees it as something that they can grow with. And I think that that's one of the things that Scott Muri did. He got involved in the community immediately because there were the two incidents that occurred one right after the other, and one was the shooting, and the other one was COVID. Really, he didn't miss a beat in carrying us to the next level and dealing with the crisis at hand. So I hope we find somebody that got a wealth of knowledge and an appreciation for all kids.
Dr. Scott Muri had started his 37th year in education and has decided to make a change in his career path.
About 6 months ago, I started to feel that it's time to move into the next chapter. I'm retiring from the superintendency and going to teach and coach and mentor superintendents from across the country. So excited to be able to take on that challenge.
During the executive session of the ECISD Special Meeting, the school board voted to name Dr. Keeley Boyer, Chief of Schools, as the Interim-Superintendent of Schools at ECISD.
The Board of Trustees named Dr. Keeley Boyer. She is currently the Chief of Schools in ECISD, which means she oversees all of our schools, and she'll shift into the role of Interim Superintendent and will remain in that role until such time the board does hire a new permanent superintendent.
For DRB Media Communications Digital News, Dani Barrera.
Thank you for following us on Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and on YouTube. Visit our website, DRB Media Communications Digital News.tv. For DRB Media Communications Digital News, I'm Jitsi Vasquez.